So first of all, hello again.
Ah, nice to see you again.
We have met once.
Yes, yes.
And I was a friend of Phil Chen's.
Oh, yes.
When you were at Jazz Cafe, we were talking about Phil.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Today, because you know, I write articles for various magazines. Well, a magazine called Jazzwise.
Oh, yes.
They asked me to come to the gig and write up about the event and to have a word with you and see if we can get a little quote. So that's why we're talking for the benefit of this recording machine.
Yeah.
So, first of all, I was curious about, you know, how come you've ended up, you went from jazz into that Jamaican style of music, dun 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 kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
And then all of a sudden, below the bassline.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, boom, Africa.
Yeah.
Now, it makes me say, what next year, Mars?
Well,
sorry.
I
You understand the question?
Yes. Well, I'm working on something.
Yeah.
But I don't want to say what it is yet, you know, but I'm coming out with something pretty early.
You'll be thinking of something?
Yeah, well, I'm in the process of doing something at the end of, about the middle of July. So I should be finished with it by the end of July.
Is that a recording project?
Yes.
A new one, obviously.
Yeah.
It is. And again, will it cross countries like last time?
Well, I'm hoping to have some good mixtures because generally they say the secret is in the blending.
Yes.
And I'm hoping to really have the right blend. Let's put it easily that way.
Well, I first heard of you, it's probably the readers of this magazine, I first heard of you playing jazz music.
Yeah.
You know, you played Ronnie Scott's,
Yes.
you put albums out with Monty, and then very mainstream jazz kind of stuff.
Yeah.
The thing that, again, kind of probably meant that I was hearing your name and coming to your gigs is because I saw it below the bassline, and it was such a refreshing sound that instantly it showcased your playing so well. It seemed a natural home for you.
Yeah.
And in many ways, this seems quite a natural home as well, you know, because you're able to sing on top of the rhythms.
Yeah.
How would you describe the situation? What for you made you do below the bassline, come out of jazz and into...
Well, I would say it may be new to a lot of people who have not heard me doing this kind of stuff. But I've been doing a mixture of stuff from my early days because, you know, I used to play like cabaret, you know, for certain nightclubs in Jamaica. And then I would have many people from various countries like Cuba. So I'll be playing Spanish music this week with this artist, next week maybe somebody from Broadway. And I'm into Broadway music, and then the next week maybe somebody from Italy or from all over the world, you know. And so I get this, I managed, well, I think I was pretty lucky to be, you know, able to be there to play for these people. And it really helped me along because I was gathering all my little experiences. And this is what, for all the years, I've been putting up these little things and see what, you know, I call them little jewels, you know, and see how best I can really blend them together. And when I went with Jimmy Cliff too, you know, I was doing reggae, you know, I do everything. So I was with Jimmy Cliff, I was his musical director in about from 73, mid 73 to about late 77. And one of the places I went was Senegal. And I saw Baba Mal too. He was a young fellow. And you know, but looking at, there was about 12 different groups of musicians. Each of them came in a bus to meet us at the airport in Senegal. And there are about 12 bus loads and there are 12 different artists, type of artists. And with this, a lot of the culture was exposed to me, and you know, some of the things too that I hear, I put me in mind of home also,
Yeah.
because I guess it's the roots, and this is the main root
Yeah.
now that, you know, and I said, boy, you know, I would love to do something like this someday.
Yeah.
But I never get the chance until about, say, about 20-something years after.
And what gave this chance? What made
Well,
this possible?
it was between Trevor Wyatt from, at that time, we were with Island Records, Chris Blackwell, who was one of the people of Island Records. And so this is where we started. And you know, I was Chris's all-time A&R man from his very first beginning of his label.
Yeah.
So we started there, and then when he left Ireland, he said, well, he would like to have me as his first artist for Palm Pictures.
Ah.
So this is where I started all over, and I came up with a different type of music. So this is where I am now doing this kind of stuff, and I really enjoy doing it too.
Yes.
You know, it's different, but I try to make it, put every little thing in it so that I'm pleasing everyone. You know, some of my jazz fans, I still have a little lick here for them, and you know, people.
I thought I heard a little tune here and a little tune there, a little tune somewhere else,
Yes.
and I got rhythm, and I can't remember.
You know,
You sneaked it in there.
Yeah, the little things.
That brings me to another question, you
Yeah.
know, because I'm being a guitar player myself,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know. I wonder, you know, I see and listen to you now, and you do a lot of things which suit this music, of course,
Yes,
where it's
yeah.
kind of bright sounding arpeggios,
Yeah.
bright major sounding arpeggios.
Yeah.
But then you do your buzzing bee thing, as I call it.
Yeah.
So tell me about this buzzing bee thing. I'm curious now.
Yeah.
What little scale patterns are you running over there when you're doing a buzzing bee?
Well, it's a matter of, I guess, dexterity to begin with, color, you know, because
you're trying to add colour, you think?
yes, you know,
To the sound.
yes, and doing, you know, because you couldn't just be walking up the street and just left, right, left. Sometimes you need to say left, right, left. Right, you know what I mean?
Yeah, not
And
too
so,
regimented.
no, so it's nice, how do you say, variety, you know, and then you couldn't have a picture then with one color. You have to have many colors
Yes,
to make it, you know, so
Yeah.
I guess that's the idea.
But that's one of your colours.
Yes, that's true.
And it's very unusual because nobody else does that quite like you know, that's for sure. You know. One or two of the other things maybe, but that one is very much, it's you know, when you buzz like a little bee.
Yeah, you're the second person who said, explain it like this.
Yeah.
The first person who did that it was George Benson.
Was it? Yeah, oh my god, another guitar player. He said the same thing. Oh well, that's probably why. It takes one to know one, you say. Because I like to buzz a little bit, you know.
Yes. It's good fun. Keep you happy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
You happy, Ernest?
Everything is
Because the
beautiful.
minute you say you're not happy, this man up his arm up his
Oh, I
back
see.
and out the door, okay? You're in charge. The minute you tell me, I'll have him.
Okay.
Okay. So now I know.
This is the boss. This is the boss.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny, yeah. Because that thing, you know, that brings me to another question,
Yeah.
okay? Again, thinking about magazine readers, they read and they like to enthuse about things, and you know, of course they want another colour of your song, you know. But apart from this, they might even want to know, I like this sound, how can I learn to play like this sound?
Yeah.
So, did you ever do a tutor book or a video?
No, I've never really. Well, I used, you know, all through the years, I've done a lot of teaching.
Yeah.
But I have a very strange way of teaching because, you know, I was self-taught.
Yeah.
And what I do, I generally let the guitar player play, you know, and say, just play for me, let me see. And then I watch him and I see where he's weak. And then I give him lessons to strengthen that area. So I give various, I don't have a special pattern that I say I start from, you know. I just let everyone, and as different as they are, this is how I teach them. But what I should have done is every one of those people that I taught, I should have kept a copy of the lessons I gave them.
I see.
Well, I just bring a book and I give them their lessons, and as they go along, they improve and they have their book. But I never keep it. You know? So this is why I've never written a book, so to speak. You know? I think of it too, but then at this moment, at this time really, it's a little difficult to sit down and really spend
you're going from pillar to post.
Yes, so it's very hard.
You're working a lot, you're traveling a lot.
Yeah, and I used to teach a lot of people too, but it's hard for me to do it now. And the next thing too, I don't like to start a student and leave him like halfway. It's very hard, you know, because I think it's not a good thing, you know. Then he has to try and find another teacher. It's a different style of teaching he's gone into. So this is why I said it's best that I stop for a while. And, whenever I can find the time, then I may.
Then you may sit down
and start again.
Well, I'll give you my card. I may have given you one before, but that's my card.
Yes.
And you know.
Yes. Right. Yeah, man.
But
so when am I going to hear you?
Well, I hope very soon. Are you around in England for any time now? Or?
No, I'm leaving in the morning.
You're leaving in the morning?
And,
when are you next back?
I'll be back for Glastonbury next week.
Will you?
Yes.
I mean, because I've been, because I'm so keen on the guitar instruments, you know, I'm going around the concerts, you know, listening, looking at these things all the time. And I found a very fine guitarist who I've known him for years, but never very well. But he's called Jim Mullen. Have you? He plays at Ronnie Scott's and clubs like that. He was there last week. Yeah, he's Scottish, but he's a very fine guitarist. And I've set up a little place in my flat, like a recording setting. He's been coming up doing some playing, and I've been recording him playing solo. Because you don't hear too much solo.
Yes, true.
You know, and I've done a couple of duets. So if you ever could find the time to come and visit, I would record you play some solo guitar.
I have an album of solo guitar at the moment, you know.
Pardon?
I have an album of solo guitar.
Do you?
Yes, but I did it from, you know, on my own, and it's really, I just put it down for the time being, but I have a full album of about, maybe about 20 tunes, and you know, just doing solo. Yes, I guess I should, one of these days I'm going to bring it out.
You should try and bring it out.
Yeah, I have a few albums that, you know, I've done for myself.
Yeah.
And I just let them stay at home for the time being, you know, because then, you know, when this reggae and this ska music was so heavily involved in Jamaica, I think they were thinking more of this type of thing, so I just let those things rest for a while.
Yeah.
Because then everything has its time, you know.
To come back.
Yes. So.
Yes, I know what you mean. Yeah. So you don't stay here very long when you come to
No, I'm
England?
leaving in the morning, and then next week I guess I'll be leaving the next day because, you know, I have to hop there, here and there. Yeah, but I should be back and I'm going to be very busy because I'll be doing my album and that's mid-July.
Yeah.
I will be back here though, so maybe I'll try.
Okay, try and go.
If you work it out.
But thank you very much.
You're
I've
very
got
welcome.
some lovely comments now that we can put on into the article.
Right.